Hello, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you are liking my channel, writing comments and sharing the channel to your friends. Please keep doing that. That will support my channel and we'll continue with our knowledge enhancing section, correct? As usual, correct? So, as you remember in the last class, we discussed about the various schools of management thought. And one school of management thought we completely did in the last class, that was traditional school of management thought, correct, or traditional theory of management. And I told you traditional theory consider people as machines. The human element was missing in that. To add that human element, we got the second school of management, that we call it as behavioral perspective. The behavioral perspective pay attention on people as human beings, not as machine. So this theory is propounded by Elton Mayo. So Elton Mayo, correct, human relation perspective started with the experiment called as Hawthorne experiment. I told you today we'll be discussing Hawthorne experiment. So let us start the Hawthorne experiment now. Hawthorne experiment was conducted between 1924 to 1932 and it is conducted at a company called as Western Electric Company, Chicago, correct, which is there in USA. And the three people conducted this team, led by Elton Mayo, who is regarded as father of human relation movement, or correct, the father of human relation movement. This made the birth of human resource management subject. So this is the one which made the behavior of the people is very important. Very important concept evolved in the history of management was through this behavioral perspective. So conducted by Elton Mayo, Whitehead and correct, their colleague Rohit Berger. So who was Elton Mayo? He was an Australian psychologist, sociologist and organization theoretist and is known as father of human relation movement, also known for his research which he conducted in Hawthorne experiment. So let us go in detail about Hawthorne experiment. As I told you, it is conducted in Western Electric Company. So Gray and Barton, correct, a telephone industry supply company, was founded in 1869 by Elisha Gray and Enoch Barton. In 1872, company changed its name to Western Electric Manufacturing Company. When the annual sales of the company had already grown to nearly 1 million, the firm was purchased by American Bell Telephone Company. So when the company was growing, then the company was acquired by American Bell Telephone Company. It was renamed by Western Electric Company. So when the experiment was conducted, the company was called as Western Electric Company and became Bell's manufacturing arm. So that was changed to Bell manufacturing arm. So what is this experiment? What was happening, let me tell you the background of this study, why it was done. See, the Hawthorne plant was very big plant. They had thousands of people working there and management was very good. They were giving very good incentives and they were providing almost all the benefits to their employees. All benefits were provided and working conditions were very good. But the problem was productivity was going down. So management was really surprised. We were paying best salaries to them and we are giving them best working conditions. But why productivity is going down? What is the problem? They try to understand it, not able to understand. Then they invited the professor from Harvard University, that is Elton Mayo, to conduct an experiment and tell them the reasons why productivity is going down in spite of providing all benefits. What is the reasons why productivity is going down? Then he came along with his team and conducted this experiment. And this experiment basically have got 4 stages, but the 2 stages were correct. One stage was split into 3. So totally you have 6 stages. We will, for simplicity to make you understand, the 4 stages can be studied very easily under 6 stages. So experiment was conducted under 6 stages. There are illumination experiment, relay assembly test experiment. So correct, relay assembly room 2, then Mika splitting test group, plant interview group and blank wiring observation group. So first let us start with illumination experiment. As I told you earlier also, what is illumination? All of you know the meaning of illumination. I need not have to tell you, right? Illumination is lighting. The kind of lighting provided in the room, correct, is called as illumination. So as I told you, Hawthorne was providing the best infrastructure to the employees, in spite workers, in spite of their productivity was falling. So first, Elton Mayo thought that let me see the impact of lighting on their work. Is there any impact of lighting on their work or not? So he put the workers. He divided the workers in two categories: experimental group and non-experimental group. Non-experimental, how they were working, naturally were working, but experimental group, he started changing the intensity of light. Correct? The light was made very bright and light was made very dim. And observation was noted down. The results was written. What was the performance of employee when lighting was very good and when the lighting was very bad. So higher work productivity and satisfaction at, yes. So then they found that, so measure the light intensity with worker output. And what the result they got is higher worker productivity and satisfaction at all high levels. Worker productivity was top while the light level reached the moonlight intensity. So only, see, if I they increase the lighting, productivity was same. They decrease the lighting, productivity was same, and people were satisfied about it. Only when the intensity was reduced to moonlight, they were not able to see anything, productivity came down. So what they concluded here is light intensity, correct, light intensity has no conclusive effect on output. That means output and light intensity has nothing to do with each other. So productivity increases because of psychological component. Please underline this. First time in management, we are talking about psychological component during that time between 1924 to 27, when people were treated as machines, because F.W. Taylor never regarded the human element. Henry Fayol never regarded the element of human, but only Elton Mayo brought out this, and this is called as Hawthorne effect. So first time the world got to know about Hawthorne effect. That was the first experiment conducted by him, the first stage. The second stage was, so this is how the illumination was regarded. You can just see the diagram, students. So it is increasing, almost at the same level. Intensity of light and performance have no impact at all. Only if it became very dim, then problem started. Then the second one is, okay, so this is where they recorded the performance. Yes, then the second test we'll do now, that is relay assembly test. So what is relay assembly test? Correct? The second experiment conducted by them is relay assembly test. So relay assembly test experiment was conducted between 1927 to 29, and this is conducted by Elton Mayo. So what he did know, he changed the various factors and saw the employee's performance, productivity and various factors of performance. So those things were measured here. So he manipulated factors of production to measure the effect on output. The first thing which he manipulated was incentives. So each girl pay was based on other five in the group. So each girl pay was based on the other five in the group. Then he altered the length of work day and work week, that is from 5:30 to 4:30, 4 p.m. Different timing was launched and their productivity was measured. Then he gave frequent resting time for the people. Every 2 5-minute break was given. So 2 5-minute break was given in their work, and company sponsored meals are also provided. And the result what they got is higher output and greater employee satisfaction. So they felt that, so relay assembly test experiment, what they did was, they tried to measure the performance of the employees based upon, correct, the various factors of production which have been altered. For example, they introduced the rest time, they increased the pay incentives, correct, and this experiment was conducted on 6 girls, correct, who was working on relay assembly unit. And those girls, this was monitored, and they felt that the output was higher. People were happy with their output. When they are manufacturing more, they were very happy. That means whatever incentives and all you are giving is not having any impact on that. That is why the conclusion is positive effect even with negative influence. See, correct? Workers' output will increase as a response to attention. Strong social bonds were created within the test group. Workers are influenced by need for recognition, security, and sense of belongingness. For this experiment, the 6 women women who were selected for this experiment were being trained so well, and they were very close to each other. The pay was very similar, and they were asked to discuss and work. Those social elements enhance their performance, not the any other feature. So they felt that people want to be recognized as human beings. They want correct social bond. They want to spend their time happily with their friends. Then automatically productivity will go up. Very important finding what they gave us. Then comes performance regarding device. I showed you this, and these were the 6 girls on whom this test was conducted. Look at them together. They are sitting and they are only planning. They are only performing. Yes, their output went up. Then comes the next, again the version of relay assembly room number 2. One more test was conducted for next 2 years, 28 to 29. So what they did here was they tried to measure the effect on output with compensation rate. Now there all factors of production were changed, rest time was given, meals was given, incentives was given, right? But here what they did was a special observer room was conducted, and in that room they changed the department incentive to small group incentive. Whole department used to get the incentive. Now they said no, 6 girls are working, these 6 girls incentive only will go up if they do well. So that was that environment was created. Then they adjusted back to. Then afterwards again they measured the performance. 6 girls incentives, how they are performing was recorded. Then again whole department incentives, how performance was done, it was recorded. And results they found that small group incentive resulted in higher sustainable level of production. Output drop in second cycle. So people want small team-wise incentives they want, not the department-wise. So that was the finding they got. So pay relevant to output, but not to the only factor. Pay is relevant to output, but it is not the only factor. There are all other factors which influences the performance of people. So that was the next part of experiment which was conducted. Then the next, you see, women in the really test assembly room, how they were sitting and walking. That time photos it is? Yes. Mica splitting test group. Yes. Then one more test was conducted. The next part of the experiment is Mica splitting test group, which was conducted between 1928 to 1931. It measured the performance with changes to work conditions only. So special observation room was conducted. Length of work day, correct use of rest period. So these things, workers stayed on established piece rate compensation, and they saw that productivity increased by 15% over standard output base. So productivity is affected by the conclusion was. Hope you are clear about this. Mica splitting test group. What they did here was they created the special observation room, and they altered the length of the work day. People work only for 4 hours. What is the productivity? People work for 6 hours. What is the productivity? And they use the rest period. Then 10-minute break is given. What is the productivity? Half an hour break is given. What is the productivity? And they were being told you will get piece rate compensation. You will be paid on the basis of piece. That was being told. Productivity increase. That means the piece rate will have impact on that, and they felt that people want resting time, people want the good piece method of compensation that will increase their productivity. So the social dynamics are the basis of worker performance again was brought out here. Then come the next one, mass interview program. Now they all were confused what is happening. They never thought as a people you have to treat people. They never thought of all those things. They were thinking how other resources we are following, same way people we follow. So Elton was telling, no, it is not possible, you can't do that. Treat people as treat. They have emotion, they have sentiment, respect that. And this is the experiment which brought human resource management. This gave the birth to the subject human resource management. Then they decided to conduct interview. So the next stage is mass interview program. They conducted 20,000 interview here. And objective was to find out, correct, what can improve their performance, correct? So initially use the method of direct questioning. So they started asking direct questioning, tell me what makes you do good job, what makes you not to do well, correct? And then they changed it to non-directive, formal and informal. Both interview was conducted, and they found that giving an opportunity to talk and express grievances would increase the morale of the employees. First time, allow people to talk, ask people to give complaints that will increase the performance. And complaints were systems of deep-rooted disturbances, correct? So workers are governed by experience obtained from both inside and outside the company. So mass interview also they felt like treat the people correct as people. They have complaints, listen to them. They have lot of problems. Look at the picture of interview how they conducted. One-to-one interview was done for 20,000 people, and they felt that people want them to listen to their problem, solve their problem, address their problem, then their productivity will go up. So workers were satisfied or dissatisfied depending upon how they regarded their social status in the company. So what is it? First time, I have underlined these students, first time in the history of management, these things came into existence. Social status, recognition, rewards, respecting them, honoring them, those things came into existence. Social groups were created, big impact on work. Right? So production was restricted by workers regardless of all financial incentives offered as group pressure or on individual workers. See, as a group they work. If they as a group they feel that no, we are not going to give our best, they will not give us how much ever incentives you give them. So incentives will have less impact. Social grooming, the social grouping will have more impact. That is what they calculated here. Then the bank wiring observation group. The next stage was conducted between 31 to 32 in a bank wiring department. They did this method. So they segregated the work area. So no management visits was allowed, and and supervision was the same. And observer would record data only. Observer will not go and talk and disturb people. Full autonomy will be given to them to work. His job is only recording the data. And small group pay incentive was introduced. Each group incentive was given. So not appreciable changes in the output. That's all. Not much changes in the output. Conclusion is pre-existing performance norms. Rules are there. They're following the rule. Group dictated the production standard, and work group protection from management changes. So what has happened here is supervisor is there, he's doing his job, he's not intervening, but group were very clearly, the informal atmosphere was not created to them. Atmosphere was very formal. So they saw there's no increase in their productivity. So people are social beings, they want autonomy to be given to them. So that is not given, so their productivity did not increase. Correct? So the Hawthorne, these are the 6 stages of Hawthorne experiment. One by one I have explained to everything. So Hawthorne, the conclusion here is, the Hawthorne studies have had a remarkable impact on management in organization and how workers react to various situations. The research carried out at Western Electric Hawthorne plant during 1920 and early 1930s helped to initiate a whole new approach to human behavior studies. So the final result was the organization of teamwork, that is of sustained cooperation, lead to success. So that's very important thing, students. The finding of Hawthorne experiment, very important legislature, which is very important, the piece of information or the experiment which is available in management, which you should know. Each and every student who studies management should know about Hawthorne experiment, because this led to the birth of human resource subject. Okay, yes students, I hope you have understood the Hawthorne experiment. Any doubts here, you please write it comment box. I am seeing checking comment, not much you are writing there. So please do write in the comment box that I feel that you are understanding my classes, and what is your opinion about the class, you can please mention there. And please like, if you like the video, please like the video, correct, and share the video. And most of you are watching the video but you have not subscribed to my channel, there are quite chances that you may miss some of the classes, and my humble request is please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to channel so that you get to know and you become master in the subject principles of management. Okay, we'll continue in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.